Welcome to finals. At the end of each semester, we essentially are doing two things. We are writing a recommendation for somebody, and we're updating our professional presence with LinkedIn or the equivalent in our blog. Let's take a look at both these assignments. So first off, we go like this, and the first assignment is writing a recommendation in LinkedIn or in your blog, and the directions are here, but essentially it's 5 sentences, and I'm going to show you the piece of paperwork we use in class. You're writing a sentence to address each one of these components. You have samples over here and directions in more detail over here. On the back side, you have the rubric. So pay close attention to that because grammar really matters, okay? And you want to make sure you have all 5 of those sentences. So I recommend writing down on a piece of paper, sharing it with a partner, and making sure that you have all 5 components, and then you can write it either in LinkedIn or in your blog. Now, as you can see up here, the steps here, if you are 16 or older, you're doing this in LinkedIn, lots of little steps, you can pay attention to those. And if you're under 16, you're going to do this in your blog. The blog post will be named LinkedIn recommendation for first name only, okay? Whoever it's going to be for, just for Bob, okay? Or Julie, or whatever, okay? And then have that there, spell check and grammar check. I recommend writing it in Google Docs or wherever you need to get Grammarly to activate. That's the important thing. The next resource in the folder is things to think about when you're writing a summary and describing who you are in LinkedIn. I recommend looking at this because this is really helpful to connect with people outside and to build a virtual network of people who can support you and help you as you develop in the craft of your interests. So we, in our game competition last year, the directors of the various game companies said that they pretty much only hire through LinkedIn. So you want to make sure you look professional, and so take a look at this and so on. And then lastly, updating your profile or creating your profile. I have a number of videos here. One, what is LinkedIn, and a funny little video kind of giving you an idea of how important it is to build a network of people and to look professional and add to that network. And then we have example videos on how to build a LinkedIn profile for your age group and some other tips and tricks that you may want to take a look at. So I put a number of these here because you don't have to watch all of them, but I want you to be educated and I want you to see what makes a good LinkedIn profile. So if you're under 16, you're going to copy this template into your blog, and the template simply looks like this. Copy and paste this in there, okay? And name it LinkedIn profile draft so that it's really obvious that it's a draft because the real one will be in LinkedIn, okay? And follow these directions. Very similar to writing the recommendation. Just make sure grammar and spelling are accurate and that you filled in the complete sections. If you're going into LinkedIn itself, you're going to follow through and go in and start filling in the material. And again, you want to make sure that you are filling in all the areas that you have access to. Also, if you don't have any work experience, that's fine. But have you done things around the house? Have you done other things? You can take a look at that. So grammar and spelling, again, are very crucial. Also, you'll notice here, no last names. Just have your first name and last initial. And that is how we do this. So we look professional, we start putting our materials together, but we're still trying to protect your privacy as you're putting this together. Okay, and that sums up the components for the final. Again, look at the resources in each assignment, and they're due before you leave school at the end of finals. All right, thanks for watching.